Chilliz value equivalent to $0.42 a coin. The present exchanged cost range to 130.239. The earlier day close to 1,215. The change was 0.73601%. Opposite rate, ICE to CHC. Chilliz estimate for August 2024. To start with cost at $1,087. Exorbitant costs $0.167, while low costs are $1,015. They found the middle value of costs $0.90. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's end $0.91. Change for August to 4%. Chilliz cost expectation for September 2024. To start with cost at $0.91. Exorbitant costs $0.355, while low cost $0.91. They found the middle value of costs $0.201. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's end $0.266, change for September 16%. Chilliz gauge for October 2024. In the first place, cost at $0.266. Exorbitant costs $0.557, while low costs $0.266. They found the middle value of costs $0.386. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's end $0.455, change for October 14.9%. Chilliz cost expectation for November 2024. In the first place, cost at $0.455. Exorbitant costs $0.8806, while low costs $0.455. They found the middle value of costs $0.601. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's end $0.688, change for November 16%. Chilliz estimate for December 2024. First and foremost, cost at $0.688. Exorbitant costs $0.69, while low costs $0.688. They found the middle value of cost $0.796. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's end $0.840, change for December 9%. Chilliz cost expectation for January 2025. First and foremost, cost at $0.840. Exorbitant costs $0.2021, while low costs $0.840. They found the middle value of costs $0.46. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's ends $0.82, change for January 7%. Chilliz figure for February 2025. Initially cost at $1982. Excessive costs $0.1975, while low costs $0.8891. They arrived at the midpoint of costs $0.20. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's end $0.33, change for February 6%. Chilliz cost expectation for WARC 2025. Initially cost at $2033. Excessive costs $0.262, while low costs are $1966. They arrived at the midpoint of costs $0.94. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's end $0.14, change for spring 4%. Chilliz conjecture for April 2025. At the outset cost at $2014. Excessive costs $0.317, while low costs $13. They arrived at the midpoint of costs $2152. Chilliz cost conjecture toward the month's end $165, change for April 4%. Chilliz cost expectation for May 2025. First and foremost cost at $165. Exorbitant costs $410, while low costs $94. They found the middle value of costs $230. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's end $252, change for May 4%. Chilliz figure for June 2025. Initially cost at $252. Excessive costs $506, while low costs $178. They arrived at the midpoint of costs $320. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's end $342, change for June 4%. Chilliz cost expectation for July 2025. Before all else cost at $342. Excessive costs $160.31, while low costs $287. They arrived at the midpoint of costs $430. Chilliz cost conjecture toward the month's end $4 to 59, change for July 5%. Chilliz conjecture for August 2025. Before all else cost at $2,459. Excessive costs $16.86, while low costs $334. They arrived at the midpoint of costs $497. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's end $510, change for August 1%. Chilliz cost expectation for September 2025. In the first place, cost at $0.510. Exorbitant cost $0.696, while low cost $0.344. They found the middle value of cost $0.518. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's end $0.520. Change for September is on 4%. Chilliz gauge for October 2025. In the first place, cost at $0.520. Excessive costs $3.328, while low costs $0.2520. They arrived at the midpoint of costs $0.773. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's end $0.2923. Change for October 16%. Chilliz cost expectation for November 2025. Initially cost at $0.923. Excessive costs $0.23, while low costs $0.283. They arrived at the midpoint of costs $0.2646. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's end $0.4055. Change for November 16%. Chilliz figure for December 2025. Initially cost at $0.455. Excessive costs $0.2455, while low costs $0.18. They found the middle value of costs $0.2023. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's end $0.2062. Change for December 16%. Chilliz cost expectation for January 2026. At the outset, cost at $0.2062. Excessive costs $0.73, while low costs $0.801. They arrived at the midpoint of costs $0.68. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's ends $0.37. Change for January 1%. Chilliz figure for February 2026. Initially cost at $1937. Excessive costs $0.2043, while low costs $1937. They arrived at the midpoint of costs $2053. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's ends $96. Change for February 2%. Chilliz cost expectation for Walk 2026. Initially cost at $96. Excessive costs $601, while low costs $96. They found the middle value of costs $306. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's end $0.4231. Change for spring 16%. Chilliz estimate for April 2026. To start with, cost at $431. Exorbitant costs $17, while low costs $24.31. They found the middle value of costs $675. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's ends $8.8020. Change for April 16%. As to CHZ expectation for May 2024. Initially cost at 8,842 coins. Excessive cost 9,671, while low 7,236. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 8,431. Bios to CHZ conjecture toward the month's end 7,974. Change for May 9.8%.